Hello, all you beautiful souls. So, I just got out of the most amazing session where we had a really, really great talk around sovereignty. And I came to realize that right now in this lifetime, on this timeline that I am currently on, I have so much of all that I've known or that I have been taught to believe, all falling apart for me, right? It all coming to this realization that it's been manipulated or it's been inverted or it's a complete lie, in my truth, right? In my world, this is what I'm going through. But at the same time, I am also experiencing so much just aligning and coming together in a way that it never has before. And that is because I have stepped into my sovereignty. I am living my truth, I'm honoring my truth. What brings me joy? How am I being my most authentic self, right? And going inwards and looking at all the places and the things that need to be let go and washed away, and all of that part of the growth that has to happen, right? Like, we need to let it go so that we can let more in, like let the new stuff in. And I feel like the big switch for me, because I really stepped into my sovereignty, obviously, when all this happened. I turned into the mama bear, the fighter, the freedom fighter, and really strong, and I don't regret that at all. It was, that helped me come into myself and to find that that true self, right? What are the things that mean the world to me? What are the things that I am not willing to bend over for? What is my true self saying? So I was able to come into that. But then there came a point where all my energy was going to that, and it was going so much to the fight because I wasn't aligned, right? And once I, focused on what I did want, what kind of a life I did want for my children, and moved that focus and that energy into creating that, things all just started aligning, not to say that I don't still have these like days that are really hard. Some days knock me like, out, where it's just like, whoa. But the majority of the days now are just filled with so much joy and gratitude and being more in the moment, especially with my kids. And just, it goes, I've mentioned this before, that, where your attention goes is where that energy is going to flow. So whether that be, if you're focusing all the time on everything that you don't want to happen, you don't want to be coming into your life, you don't want this with the food situation, the school system, the banking, financial system, the government, all the systems, right? They are falling apart right now because the true identity is coming apart. But if we focus on all these things that we're being shown, that is just like out there, we are fearing that and having those feelings on a collective level. So that is what we are putting out. And that's a lot of energy. So if you turn that and focus on what you do want, find your sovereignty and your truth, whatever that may be, and live that life, go inwards into your heart. Listen to what your intuition is saying to you. Like I said earlier, take yourself on a date, you know, whatever it is you need to do to find out what your true authentic self is, do that. So yeah, I just wanted to share. It was such a beautiful message. So much of it confirmed and aligned with what I've been feeling, and then so much of it was just beautiful teachings and knowledge to come to me at this time right now that I'm so honored for. And I just wanted to kind of share a little bit of my thoughts that came, you know, downloads that came to me after and during that session. I hope you guys are having a beautiful evening, and we'll chat soon.